Horseracingkid signing on handicap racing from Belmont Park here on Belmont Stakes Day, Saturday, June the 11th, 2011. I'm going to handicap all the stake races for you. And if you do go to horseracingkid.com, my website, I will have picks for the whole card from Belmont on there. So check that out. A very nice day in New York racing tomorrow here in New York. I wish I could have made it to this year's Belmont Stakes, but I couldn't. So maybe next year. I'm going to handicap races 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. What the 11th race is Belmont Stakes. But let's get on to today's 6th race. Was the 81st running of the TVG Acorn Stakes Grade 1. Purse $300,000 for 3-year-olds. Fillies. Going 1 mile. We do have a field of 6, and I'm going to go with the 2-horse Turbulent Descent. At odds of 3-1, David Flores coming in from California to ride. Last time out, they're at Keelan on April the 17th. About 7 furlongs in the Belmont Stakes. Came first by 5 lengths. He loomed 4 wide and cleared. Then Santa Anita mile 16th and Santa Anita Oaks. March the 5th, 1 by neck. He was 3 wide, bid left and drifted out. Santa Anita and Las Verges Stakes February the 5th. Came second by 1 1/4 lengths. He was 4 wide, 3/8 bid, and 3 wide, and he was second best that day. So I'm going with this one. So recap my bets. Race number 6 from Belmont Park, going to 2. Let's get on to race number 7. The 7th race is the 33rd running of the True North Handicap, presented by Emirates Airlines. Grade 2 purse $250,000 with a handicap for 3-year-olds and upward, going 6 furlongs. We do have a field of 8, including 1A, and I'm gonna go with the 1-3 here. Excuse me, the 1-3. I do like number 1 better than this one fulfilled. Number 1, D Funny Bone, at odds of 2-1 last time out. The one at Belmont Park on May the 11th in the Wildeboro Stakes. Came second by half lengths. He's bid between quarter pole and was outdueled. Then Gulfstream Park, 7 furlongs and Sunshine Stakes, State Stakes. Came fourth by 2 3/4 lengths. He was on the rail weekend. Saratoga, 7 furlongs on August 28th, and the King's Bishop came 7th by 20 1/4 lengths. He bumped, steadied, and tired late. Calder in the Carryback Stakes, 6 furlongs on July 10th, came second by length. He yielded late. So I'm going with this one. Do like this horse here a lot. I think this horse could win it. Last year's Woody Stevens, this horse won it. So I hope this horse could handle it. And I'm going to 3 Trap Shot. 5-2, Johnny V is in the saddle last time out. They were at Belmont 6 furlongs on May the 11th in the Wildeboro Stakes. Won by half lengths. He won in front of behind him was the Funny Bull and a horse Rubly Knight, who's ruled by the Knight, who is number 4. He bobbled at the break in 3 wide and then won. Then Saratoga mile quarter in the Travers came 9th by 23 lengths. He was the favorite that day. He was bumped soundly at the start. So I'm going with this one. I think this horse is a sprinter in my hands. So going with this one. So recap my bets. Race number 7 from Belmont Park, going to 1-3. Let's get on to race number 8. The 8th race is the 27th running of the Woody Stevens Stakes. Grade 2, purse $250,000 for 3-year-olds, going 7 furlongs. We do have a field of 7, and I'm going to go with the 1-horse Traveling Man. 2-1, John Velasquez jockey last time out. Thrown on April 30th in the Derby trial at Churchill Downs 1 mile. Came 6 by 4 1/4 lengths. He's disputed the pace and gave in. Then at Gulfstream 7 furlongs in the Swell Stakes on April 3rd. 1 by 2 lengths. He was off the rail and ridden out. Then at Gulfstream Park 7 furlongs in Hutchison on February 26th. Came second by 7 1/4 lengths. He was on the inside, no match. And then Gulfstream Park 6 furlongs main special weight January 6th. 1 by 7 1/4 lengths. He's ridden out, so yeah. So I'm going with this one. We did have some rain here in New York this week. We had some rain actually tonight here, Friday night. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Hopefully it's not a lot of rain. Main track stays fast. So recap my bets. Race number 8 from Belmont Park, 1-1. Let's get on to race number 9. The 9th race is the 18th running of the Foxwood Just a Game Stakes. Grade 1, $400,000 purse for Phillies mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Going 1 mile on the Widener turf course. We do have a field of 9 horses going ahead in this year's running, and I'm going to go with the 2-7 here. Number 2, Aviat. Kent DeSormeau's jockey, 5-2 last time out. Did run at Churchill Downs 1 mile in the Distaff Turf Mile on May the 7th. Won by 1 1/2 lengths. He's between 5/16th, the angle down, 7 wide surge. Then on March the 5th at Gulfstream Park 1 mile in the Honey Fox Stakes. Came 3rd by 1/4 lengths. 1 1/4 lengths. Rallied to miss second. St. Claude in France on October the 26th, a mile and 5/16 in the Prix de Fleur Stakes, came fifth by 2.5 lengths. He's tricked in third, second out at the Berlin Pole, and out finished. So I do like this horse here. Coming in, I like these horses, Great British bred horses running here in America on the turf. Very nice here. So going with this one, and I'm going with the 7 horse here. Number 7, Cherokee Queen. 8-1, Alex Solis, last time out. They were called a race course 7.5 furlongs in the Hollywood Wildcat Stakes on April 25th. Won by 1.5 lengths. He's 3 wide and edged away. Tampa Bay Downs 1 mile and an eighth about on March 12th in the Hillsborough Stakes came fourth. He's slow paced that day in mid stretch but weakened. Mile and eighth in the Swanee River Stakes, won by 2 lengths. I'm gonna go with this one. So count my bets. Race number 9 for Belmont Park. Going with 7. Let's get on to going with the 2-7. And now let's get on to race number 10. 10th race is the 110th running of the Woodford Reserve Manhattan Handicap. Grade 1, $400,000 purse for a handicap for 3-year-olds and upward. Go 1 mile and 1/4 on the inner turf course. We do have a field of 10. I'm going to do trifecta here of the 1-1A-3-6. Let's start off with number 1, Wishful Tomcat. Mylan Studer, 20-1 odds. Nepal Chatterpaul is jockey as trainer last time out. They were on May the 22nd at Belmont Park on yielding 1.25 and 3 coins up stake. Came 6 by 14.25 lengths. He's cut the pace and tied. Belmont 1.25 launch optional claimer 1 by 1.25 lengths. He rated in 2 pass and then held on. Then at Belmont May the 8th, 1 mile and claimers 20,000. Came first by length. He spun in. I think this horse could handle it here. He's a very nice horse. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna go with the 1A part of the entry here. Number 1, Mission Approved. Jose Espinosa jockey, 21. Last time out, thrown on July the 10th, a mile 3/8 in the Man of War Stakes. Came second by a neck at 35-1. He loose on the lead and dug in. This horse is going to be on the lead probably again today. If he's stuck on the lead, watch out for a wire-to-wire win. Then Belmont 1.25 lance optional claimer last June the 11th. Gosh, about a year ago now. And a yielding going. He yielded and grudgingly to a second place finish that day. Delaware Park on May the 11th, mile 16th claim race, won by a head. But this horse has had some stake race action. On Saratoga on August the 16th, mile 8th in the West Point Stakes, came in 8th. Came 4th in the John's Call Stakes, mile 5/8, and then in the Single Spiel Stakes on June the 21st, mile and a half at Woodbine of 2009, came second by 4 lengths. I do like this horse here, so going with this one and going with the 3, Windward Islands. At odds of 8-1, Julian Leperoux last time out there in Keelan on yielding over a mile and a half on April 29th in the Elkhorn Stakes. Came third by 2.25 lengths. 6-1 that day. He's 3-1 and lacked a bid. Then at Woodbine, a mile and a half in the Northern Dancer Stakes, September 19th. Came third by 1.75 lengths. He stalked all out in the stretch. A mile and a quarter in the Sky Classic Stakes on August 22nd. Came second by 5 lengths. He was no match. And then Woodbine, mile and a half in the Jet Ski Stakes came first. So I'm going to go with this one and go with the 6, Viscount Nelson. 4-1. Garrett Gomez jockey last time out. Did run at Kirk, Ireland, mile quarter on June the 3rd of 2011, about a week ago. In a WW Carry Silver Stakes, came first by 3.5 lengths. He tracked in and moved that day. Sandown, mile quarter on April 20th in the Bet Richard Stakes, came 5th. And they're in the Clip Stakes at Sandown, July the 10th of 2010. I do like this horse here a lot. So going with this one, so count my bets for race number 10 from Belmont Park, going to 1-1A-3-6, as the 1A is my top pick. So let's get on to the featured 11th race. The 11th race here on Saturday, June the 11th, is the 143rd running of the Belmont Stakes. Grade 1, $1 million purse for 3-year-olds. Going 1.5 miles around Big Sandy. We do have a field of 12 horses going 1.5 miles. We do 12 horses here, and I want to tell you something about today. Today was the Brooklyn Handicap. The speed, if you're on the lead today at Belmont, you're winning. Bird Run, went wire to wire. So that's probably the best thing for the speed here. Field of 12 horses. I'm going to do a superfecta here of the 1, 3, 6, 7. After this, I'll tell you who my top pick is. Number 1, Master of Hounds, 10-1, Garrett Gomez jockey. Aidan O'Brien trains last time out. Did run at Churchill Downs Mont Quarter on May the 7th in the Kentucky Derby. Came 5th by 5.5 lengths at 16-1. He worked through traffic that day. Then made on mile through 16th in the UAE Derby. Came 2nd by nose. He tracked the leader and led 200 meters out, ran on well and headed out the line. Churchill Downs 1 mile Breeze Club Juvenile Turf, came 6th by 3 lengths. He studied early in 4 wide. Doncaster 1 mile in the Racing Post Trophy, came in 3rd. Was rated at the rear, 3 first. So I'm going with this one. Aidan O'Brien's last win on dirt was actually with Johannesburg in the 2001 Belmont Breeze Club Juvenile. Johannesburg at Belmont, maybe this horse could win it here. So with Johannesburg, so going with this one, and I'm going to third 3-horse, Ruler on Ice, at a Roman Ruler, Fusaichi Pegasus, 21, Jose Valdivia Jr.'s jockey last time out. They're on a Pimlico mile 16th at the Federico Tessio Stakes on May the 7th. Came 2nd by 2 lengths. He's wide at the quarter pole and closed the gap. Sunland Park Mile Nathan Sunland Derby, came 3rd by 1.5 lengths. He's 5 wide at the quarter pole and chased out. All Entrees Park Racing mile 16th at 53,000, won by 3/4 the length. He's closed and strong gainly that day. So I'm going with this one. I do like this horse here a lot too. He's not my top pick, but I'm going to 6, Narrow. 4-1, Corey Nakatani last time out. They won at Churchill Downs Mile Quarter in the Kentucky Derby. Came 2nd by 2 3/4 lengths. He is 4-5 wide bid and quarter pole and held that day. Corey Nakatani was up. Then a 2nd in the Arkansas Derby on April 16th, mile 8. Came 2nd by neck. He's moved out at 4 wide and late surge. Fairgrounds mile 8th, the Louisiana Derby. He came 2nd by neck. Michael Bays was up that day at 36-20. He was in tight quarter pole and closed well. Main special weight, 1 mile at Oaklawn, won that day. So I do like this horse here. Nero is a very nice horse. And I'm going to 7, Monzone, who's my top pick here. Out of Thunder Gulch, who actually did win the Belmont Stakes, so he's bred for the distance. He did win this stake race. I can't remember now. I had it written down, but now I don't remember. He did win this race, but last time out there on May the 14th in the Peter Pan Stakes at Belmont Park, mile 8, came 6th. He bumped at the start 4 wide and into the lane. He just didn't have a good trip, and that race was split too short for this horse. Then the Sam Davis at Tampa Bay, mile 16th, came 5th by 7 3/4 lengths. He stuck 5 wide and then gave way in the Count Fleet Stakes on New Year's Day, mile 70 yards at Aqueduct, won by length. He's 4 wide into the stretch and a light drive. And then the Gotham Golem Stakes at Belmont on mile 16th came in 3rd. So I'm going with this one. This horse is bred for the distance. I'm going with this one to recap my bets for race number 11 from Belmont Park, going to 1, 3, 6, 7. So it's the Horseracingkid sign off. Remember, good luck to all.